So what I'm going to show you is a couple things that we do here at Advanced Health Chiropractic as chiropractors to help release some of those hip capsule pain, release some of that glute piriformis muscle ache, stress, and tension to help alleviate some of that pain. How's it going, everyone? Dr. Brian Vear at Advanced Health Chiropractic down in the south of Chicago. Today we're going to be talking about hip pain, specifically posterior capsule hip pain when it comes to repetitive stress injuries. So the posterior capsule of the hip is made up mainly of muscles surrounding it, and obviously it's ligaments and capsules around the hip. But what we're looking at is essentially the piriformis muscle, the gluteus medius muscle, and the gluteus maximus muscle, which are all these essentially big glute muscles back here. And so typically what we see is repetitive stress when you are inactive. So people who sit down all day, they don't use their glutes at all, don't use their hips at all, and they're constantly in this seated position, inactive all day. And then they get up, they walk around, they want to go for a jog, run, anything like that. Without those muscles being switched on, you do a lot of stress and tension right away without warming up, and that can cause severe hip pain, which leads to tightness of the glute, piriformis, and hip capsule itself. So what I'm going to show you is a couple things that we do here at Advanced Health Chiropractic as chiropractors to help release some of those hip capsule pain, release some of that glute piriformis muscle ache, stress, and tension to help alleviate some of that pain. Alright, so I'm here with Malik. He's going to be our test dummy for today. Basically what we're going to be doing is some pin and stretch on the posterior hip capsule to help release some of that stress and tension into that glute, piriformis, and posterior hip capsule. So what I'm going to have Malik do is start with his knees close, ankles right over the hip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin down the gluteus medius muscle, get some tension, and I'm going to have him open up his knees all the way, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, down, and then out. And by doing that, we're working in internal and external rotation within the hip capsule as we're putting pressure on those muscles and ligaments, which is going to help strip out some of that tension we see here and help alleviate the soreness and the pain. Good. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking my thumb and digging it into that muscle and having Malik work through internal and external rotation of that hip. And out. Good. One more. Go ahead and go up, down, and out. Good. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is an adjustment for the hip, specifically the posterior capsule. So go ahead on your back. What I'm going to do is I'm using a drop table, and what that's going to be is for extra tension when we drop through that posterior capsule of the hip. So I'm going to have Malik bend the top of his knee. Okay. So I'm going to contact Malik's inner thigh like this. We're going to pull it out and just drop straight through the posterior hip capsule. Like that. And we'll do that a couple times. Alrighty, and that's an adjustment for the posterior hip capsule. If you like that video, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.